We want to welcome in good friend of WHHI, Larry Mark from FWDG, the great furniture store up north of the Broad, who has been doing something, well, since before our relationship. In fact, back to when we were probably in black and white on WHHI. I don't know. It's into its third decade now. Larry, welcome in. Let's talk about the annual coat drive. Let's start with the story of how it got started and why it has become such a big deal.
Well, I'm so pleased to talk about it. It has been just an interesting ride. In 1990, our managers and owners got together to try to think about something that we could do to give back to the community. Communities had supported us at that point 18 years, and we felt like we needed to do something to be a better steward of business in the community. And so we brainstormed, and my wife Robin suggested that we do a coat drive, which we thought, maybe it would last a year, maybe two. We'll see what works out. And the first year it was modest. We didn't collect a lot, and we only had a local Beaufort organization distributing them.
Okay.
So from that point, it's grown. We've got a number of drop-off points, a number of distributors of the coats for free. And it's become a major project for our store every year. Over the past 33 years, or 32 years, this is the 33rd year coming up, we have collected and had distributed over 47,000 coats.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm amazed every year that it's that kind of number. And we've had schools that have gotten involved and made contests. We've had nonprofits that have used us as an event for them. And we're blessed in Beaufort to have so many people who are so caring. And we're also blessed to have a lot of people who move from northern communities down to the south and don't need those wool coats. But there are people here that do need them, because
Absolutely.
a lot of them are, without any jackets or coats at all.
All right. Anything different in how things are going to work in year 33?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
For the first time, we have a new drop-off point. The town of Hardyville.
Okay.
We've not had a location for people to drop off there yet. We do service the Jasper County area.
Sure.
And so the town hall has agreed to have a box there to be able to have citizens come in and drop off coats there. We have our Charter One in downtown Beaufort is a drop-off point for the downtown and Ladies Island area.
Okay.
We've got, of course, FWDG at 745 Robert Smalls Parkway. And once again, our good friends at WHHI have agreed to have a box there to collect coats for us. And we'll send, once the box is nearly full, we'll send and pick them up and get them to the Deep Well Project and to Help of Beaufort and to Bluffton Self-Help, who do a great job of getting those out to the community.
All right. So if someone has a coat to give, you've just set up how that works, the easy way to make that happen. If somebody needs a coat, the best thing then is to talk to Deep Well, talk to Bluffton Self-Help, folks like that?
Yes, exactly. Okay. And, we find that the biggest need every year, which disappoints me, but is for children.
Yeah.
A lot of families just can't afford to have warm garments for every child. And so we hear from the school teachers that a lot of the young people are there on very cold days with, not appropriate clothing. So we've had people who donate that will every year buy a new coat and give their old one to the donation, which makes them feel good and of course look good too. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So we're just so pleased and so tickled that this goes on.
It's just great stuff. Larry, thank you so much for your help. I think we've set it up now for folks to donate coats and to also receive coats for the chilly winter season ahead. Larry Mark of FWDG, let's get it over 50,000 coats this year. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good man. Thank you so much.
We'll be back with more of the WHHI Daily News right after this.